Today's Daf Kuf Zayin, is sponsored for a refuah shalema for Tanchum Ben Chana. In the verse in the Torah discussing the obligation of a custodian to pay kefil, the Torah uses the term aveda, a lost object. It's included in something that the custodian has to pay kefil for. Rabbi Yochanan understands from the word that just as the word of aveda, that just as a custodian who claims a deposit was stolen, when in fact he himself stole the item, he pays kefil. The same holds true for one that found the lost article and claimed it was stolen. The Gemara deduces from this a chiddush, that a custodian should be responsible for a minor's deposit, since it is legally no different than a lost article. Both came to the thief's possession without the victim's transfer. The Gemara gives two answers. The first answer is the case where he is not responsible for a minor's item is where it does not exist when he became an adult, and as a result, he was unable to make a valid claim against the custodian. The second answer the Gemara gives is that the owner does not have to give the item to the custodian to create a responsibility, but he must be mentally competent to create a legal custodian. The next inyan that the Gemara discusses is the din of Rabbi Yochanan. He requires a shomer chinam to admit and deny part of the claim against him to be liable to kefil. The subject of the verse is concerning an unpaid custodian, a shomer chinam. The words ki hu zeh in the verse mean, I owe you only this much of your claim. If he denies it all, he is not obligated to take a shvuah. Rabbi Chia bar Yosef disagrees with Rabbi Yochanan. He holds the partial admission applies only to loans based upon a concept of Eruv Parshius. The Torah combines the law of a deposit and loan in the same pasuk. He holds that loans are special because the lender did him a favor he cannot dismiss. He cannot deny the whole loan, only part. However, we do not rely on this partial admission. The borrower may own him the full amount and is delaying, so he has to swear on the other half. In the case of a deposit, the custodian must swear even if he denies the full amount. Rami Bar Chama is the third opinion. He agrees with Rabbi Yochanan, but applies it to all custodians. The verse deals specifically with the shomer chinam. A shomer sachar is learned by Gzeira Shava. The word give is mentioned concerning both ki yitein ish. The verse concerning a shoel begins with a vav to indicate its laws are a carryover from the previous laws of shomer sachar. The next thing that the Gemara talks about is Rabbi Chia bar Yosef holds that the custodian does not pay kefil unless he used the stolen item before he took his oath. The pasuk says, "V'nikra balabayis el Elokim im lo shalach yado bimleches reyeyu." He has to take an oath that he did not use it. The verse means he swears that he did not use the deposit, but if he's found to be lying, he pays kefil. Rabbi Chia bar Abba quoted Rabbi Yochanan as saying, the custodian is liable to kefil even if his animal is standing next to its trough, meaning not used by the custodian. The custodian never used the animal. Now this has two possible meanings. The first is Rabbi Yochanan holds he is liable only for kefil where he did not use the animal. As soon as he uses it, he is a gazlan and he acquires it. If after he claims it was stolen, he would not be liable to kefil because it is no longer a deposit. In addition, his oath is inconsequential because he has to pay already as a gazlan. So comes out that the payment of kefil, according to Rabbi Yochanan, would only be if he did not use the item, because then he's not a gazlan. The second understanding would be is that he follows the apparent understanding of the verse that if he used it, he is liable, but includes even the case where he did not use it. Rav Sheshes holds that the requirement to swear and pay kefil applies only where he did not use the deposit. He infers from the verse the exact opposite of Rav Chia bar Yosef. It follows that there are three opinions concerning this law. Again, Rav Chia bar Yosef holds that he is liable to kefil and for the false oath only where he used the deposit. Rav Sheshes holds he is liable only if he did not use it prior to his claim and oath, but used it after. Rabbi Yochanan's opinion is questionable. It is not clear if he holds it specifically where he did not use it or even where he did use it.